doing, Chief? All right, so, all right. So everyone in here probably knows Chief Sill enjoys the conversation. Whether it's just talking to the common guy he meets at the airport, which usually runs into someone he knows there anyway, or if it's sharing an experience or whatever the case may be. So from the leadership of the 67, we want to give you a little token that will maybe help you initiate some conversations in your retirement.
He's going to ask you to marry.
So let me just explain what this is. It's a custom ring, and on the top there's a blue stone that's the first stone. Around the outside it says United States Air Force. On the inside of the ring is engraved with his service dates. On one side it says 67th APS, Fort Dog. And it also has the airman look and hat. On the other side, it's got Dave Sill, Chief Master Sergeant with the Air Force Reserve. You good? All right, good.
All right, we wanted to get that out of the way, and then real quick, sir. Sir, you have the word. Cool. All right, but I have to cover my bases, right? Because now I'm off script. Take care. Okay, if I can have Senior Master Sergeant Rosales, Senior Master Sergeant Smith, and Aaron Moore, come on up. If he's not crying now, he's going to be in about 2 minutes.
He's already crying.
This is a multi-stage hit. Obviously, those that know Chief already know what the bag itself represents. When we were in Hawaii, and you were during Super Bowl, there was one die-hard Steelers fan in the entire place. And that was Chief. And notice I said one, because as night progressed, it went from half the room to just one. He was the only one that was still wear his shirt proudly. His other guy kind of tucked his head and left. We know Chief loves golf. We're trying to think of something that he would always remember us and think about us every time he looked at it. And of course, golf bag was definitely a hit. We know he doesn't really like golf. He'd like to have the Steelers bag instead. Senior Rosales, Earl Moore. The description reads, retired Chief Master Sergeant David R. Sill, U.S. Air Force, 67th APS, Fort Dog for life. Now, if the new clubs are not working, and if you get to the putter tee, and we know how that happens sometimes, where the putting doesn't quite, you know, how that whole alignment don't quite look like you thought it did, we have a remedy for you. This is a Chief special. Now, we know he wouldn't use this on us, of course, but when you get there and that ball's not and you're not looking, run it to the hole. Now I know why he's always shooting free throws every time. He might already have one of these. And if all else fails, go to the third item. This will be a good one.
It's out in Hawaii.
That's the ultimate putter adjustment goal move to 1800. That was Super Bowl ride as well, by the way. So, Chief, and Merrill, Noah, Sill, Iron Walker, you know you're going to get it. We're going to take the batteries out of that golf ball when we go golf into the city.
All right. We all can use a little sight power. All right. Chief Wakania, being here? Come on up. For the longest time, we've been, every March we have a little trip that we take down to Dallas Air Force Base. We go down, play a little golf. Some of us shine some shoes, feed people grapes. That's an inside joke. But anyway, so, but we wanted to do something, and historically, what do you get a guy that just won everything? I've never met a more lucky person in my life. He wins the lottery, you sit and he'll put $10 in a slot machine, then it's $100, and then, or actually he'll put 20 and it'll be $21.50, and then Vance will come up and say, you need to cash out, you need to cash out. And he's like, well, and so then he says, well, okay, he'll get to $80, and he'll say, okay, 70 or 100. 70, and then it's 90 or 150 or whatever, but he keeps going and he won't leave. So we thought, okay, what do you get a guy that's left the squadron? He won his driver that goes in that bag. He's won all his clubs in some sort of raffle or one another, and he left the squadron at one time, and Colonel Combs bought him an Odyssey putter, and then he came back. So we can't buy him a putter. We can't buy him. We didn't have the golf bag. We can't buy him the clubs because he's won those. So we put him together, and he's missing, well, the siding oil, he has that too. So
Demonstration. Our chief is like family, so I'm be truthful with it.
First time we really takes good alignment. It's the fastest back you ever see. And it's only a half swing on, and then he puts a lot into it, chops the ball. So pinches it together. You got this big old fever tail. The ball goes in whatever direction. But like Chief Johnson said, he's very lucky. So we considered many different options. He obviously got golf equipment, but that's not the problem. We looked at chiropractic adjustments. Chief, hold your microphone.
I'll do it to you, though.
So, chiropractic adjustments and whatnot. So, with that said, golf pass, that would just further his ugly swing. So, we brainstormed a little bit, and with that, we thought, golf lessons from a pro. So, up at Hill Air Force Base, that's 5 golf lessons. And so you just make the call on the card and set it up. So we'll put the golf swing, got everything going for you, we'll probably pick our nut and know it.
the one thing he did also win one time up at the Chiefs golf tournament, he did win lessons, and it pissed him off. So now we're actually giving these as a gift. Exactly. So go ahead, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to maybe say something.
Good gift, and we look forward to spending many good times with you out on the golf course and other things also. I'd just like to say something real short. I've learned many, many things when I was in the squadron from many, many people. The thing that I learned most of all the good things that was mentioned about you today, Chief Sill, Dave, is your sincere concern about your fellow man. And I've talked to so many people whose lives you affected because you cared about them. And I learned from that and helping me try to improve when I dealt with people. So more than anything else, you are a true people person, Dave. And I always respect you for that. Thank you.
I just want to say I'm proud and honored to have served with such a fine gentleman. And I sincerely mean, I know when I left, the squadron was in good hands. Good luck.
One of the chiefs said, well, the chief's still in that ball of whiskey will probably last 50 years. And I said, not if I'm gone. I've always been a friend. There was the good, the bad, and thanks to you helping me in a lot of it. We'll make fun of this next call. Thank you.
All right, we also have a quick little gift from Senior Master Sergeant Call, who is deployed currently in Thumb Rate. He asked us to give that to you. Open whatever real quick. All right, well, we're trying to hurry along, I guess, but I know some of them. One thing about Chief Sill everyone knows. Chief Sill loves his grandkids. So, all right, thanks, that's for Senior Master Sergeant Call. What do you want to read? All right, so I know we have a couple more people real quick. Sergeant Turner, we'll save you for last if that's okay. Anyone? Go ahead. This is Haley Brown and Sergeant Contreras. Haley is actually one of our, and I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but I'm not embarrassed to say it at the same time, but she's actually a student hire that operates at probably a GS-12 mentality and a work pace, which is unbelievable. So thank you.
Okay, so we're trying to get Chief to be hip. It was our goal. And so we've been working every day to get him to be hip, and we actually got him to start saying something. And
what we do at lunch is we get together and we have a office lunch and we watch TMZ. And the chief asks, well, who's that person? And who's that person? And they're all the new actors and the new actresses. So we're trying to get him in, and our favorite word that we have taught him is deuces. As everybody knows, this means see you later. So we took various pictures of Chief and Haley and I, and we framed them for him, and they fell out. But it says deuces, and this one over here says deuces too, and then it says, because Chief likes the double deuces. So deuces to you, Chief, but you are not gone, and we will see you for a very long time.
All right, thank you. And does anyone else have anything that they want to say or have any words? Oh, we have Sergeant Strickland.
Real quick, there's a photo of the squadron and around. We'd like to get everybody who's here to go sign that for the chief. So get your signature on that.
And I really appreciate it. My wife and how long or what we can get for you. But this is something that's not quite the golf bag. I feel like.
Oh, Steelers coin.
Okay, I know some of us have to go to work, so we'll try and speed this up. Anyone else real quick, and then we'll have Sergeant Turner come up. Sergeant Turner? And Sergeant Newsom, evidently.
Now, if you just kept to your schedule and originally retired when you were going to in January, the jolly old guy might have been here himself, okay? But he did send us a little help from up north. Jamie Newsom to help me out, okay? There's a couple of reasons why the jolly old man couldn't show up. Of course, he had to go back up north to get ready for this year, okay? But he did want to just show you his appreciation with just a little thing here. This is an article that appeared in the Standard Examiner around Christmas time last year about how much help you give him out towards school, okay? And he really just wants to let you know how much he appreciates that. The real reason he couldn't make it, okay? We all know that the economy's been a little bit strapped this last couple of years, okay? So he's had to, when he gets back to the DC area, he's had to fly a little bit lower, a little bit slower, okay, to make it around. And he's always had to watch out for the Washington Monument, okay? He's always had to been careful circling around that fantastic looking Marine Corps Memorial with that big flagpole sticking up in the air. And now since 2006, he's had to try to avoid that new Air Force Memorial. We didn't quite make it this last year. Frankly, he didn't want me to tell you this, but he's pointing to you, okay? But he did want to let you know the reason he couldn't make it was because of that. So he wants you to have this Air Force Memorial dedication coin. So you can always look at that and remember why he couldn't make himself. Okay? Now, I don't know hardly anybody in this unit anymore. But the old guys around here, you know, they already talked about the Three Amigos, and that might have been their title. But I'm telling you, I've seen these three guys in action. Now that the days of the Three Amigos is over, I don't know what you're going to do now. Oh, you got Bowler over here now. But the Three Amigos, they might want everybody to call them, but really they were already the Three Stooges. Okay? If you're pretty new to the unit, you don't know this, but I have photographic proof of the Three Stooges in action, and there it is. Red and Vance already have one of these. Let's see. What else we got in here for you? Oh, here we go. I'm glad the other two Stooges showed up. Because along with that, Santa Claus sent you along a special Three Stooges Christmas tree ornament, okay? I've got one for you, and I've got one for Fred, and one for Vance. Okay, now, you know, Santa Claus knows everything about everybody. And he's told me a couple things. He told me you really enjoy Diet Coke with lime, so there's just a little sip of Diet Coke with lime for you. Now, I tried to be kind of politically correct here. So, where is she? There she is, okay. There's something that goes a lot better with lime than Diet Coke, okay? But to be a little correct, I only got you an accessory kit, so here's some salt and some lime and with that, to go with that tequila that you're going to need when you retire. Okay, golf, golf, golf. That's all I hear about golf. You know, if I want to take a nice nap on the weekend, I turn the golf channel on and go to sleep instead of going scuba diving or skydiving or something like that. I never thought golf was really a real sport myself. But I've been told by many people that you do have to have balls to be a golfer. Okay? So here's a sack with a couple of golf balls. It's got a little clip. You can wear it right on your belt so they're handy, but keep your jacket over it, something like that. You don't need batteries for those balls either. One more thing that I understand you enjoy, and hopefully you can enjoy more in your retirement. You'd like to go to Wendover. So I got you a special survival kit. The next time you go to Wendover and lose your butt, there you go. You got a new butt. Look at that, same smile too. Look at that. Okay? I think that's all the presents we got for you, but I want to tell you something personally from my heart. Okay? Being a chief, and all these other big chiefs can relate to this, being a chief is kind of like being a nice, big, fresh pile of dog crap. You know? Everybody wants to give you a wide berth. And certainly nobody wants to step on you because I know you can raise a big stink. All right? Now the 15th of this month comes, you're no longer the big chief, you're just a little turd. All withered up. And it doesn't take much just to kick you down, you know, kick you right down the road, right? But I just want you to know, bottom of my heart, I'll always think of you, big, fresh pile of